Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you all the pros and cons about Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville on the Nintendo Switch. So start with me like I'll say a pro, then I'll say a con, then I'll say another pro, and another con, good thing, bad thing, good thing, bad thing, good thing, bad thing. They go like a little pattern here. Let's start with the good thing. First off, BFN on Switch has an offline mode. Unlike BFN, or Battle for Neighborville, whatever you want to call it, on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, on Switch, it has an offline mode. So you can play it without Switch Online or without internet access. Of course, you need the internet in order to, play it with friends or multiplayer. But everything else doesn't need internet. If you don't have internet or Switch Online, you can just fight against the AI. You can still do the campaign areas, like the PvE regions, whatever you want to call them. You can still do those. But now here's a con. On Switch, there's no split screen. So if you have a sibling that wants to play with you, well, you're gonna have to take turns playing it because there's no split screen, unfortunately, because of the limitations of the Switch, because it's a weak console. But here's another pro. You earn the same amount of XP vanquishing an AI as you would a player. Like in the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC versions, you earn less XP vanquishing an AI opponent than a player opponent because in BFN, when players leave a lobby, they get like replaced with AI to help keep the teams balanced. If you vanquish an AI, you get like 25 XP, while vanquishing a player gives you 125. However, in the Switch version, that's fixed. So you now earn the same amount of XP vanquishing an AI as you would a player. So you can go into like private play and go against AI, and you can earn XP like you're vanquishing players. So you can level up faster, and that's a good thing. And now for the. I'm not sure if I'd consider this a con or not. Maybe like a small con. Um, in Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, you can have up to 24 players in the lobby. In like Turf Takeover, you can have up to 24 players, but in Switch, you can only have up to 16. So lobbies in the Switch version will be, smaller. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You'll still have like 8v8s, and it's not that bad instead of 12v12s. Each team is just 4 players short. It's not that big of a deal. And now we think of a pro. What's another pro? Um, well, for starters, some stuff, microtransactions have been removed. Like, how in the BFN you can, like, buy coins or buy prize bulbs or buy rainbow stars? Well, in the Switch version, rainbow stars have been completely removed, and Rux' shop is no longer those hard, slow to earn rainbow stars. Because, yeah, rainbow stars are, like, kind of. A, you earn rainbow stars really slowly. But in the Switch version, everything in Rux's shop is just coins, and you can't even buy coins anyway. You can't even buy coins either. If you want coins, you have to earn them. You can't buy them now. And prize bulbs in the other versions, you can only hold up to like 50, but on the Switch version, you can hold up to 999, which is a lot. And what's another con? I feel like there's another con I was gonna say. I just forgot what it was. Um, I mean, here's another one. It's not that big of a deal. The frame rate's kind of low. Like in the other versions, it's like 60 frames per second, but in the Switch version, it's 30 frames instead, which is expected. That's how Switch normally is. It's a weaker console, so oh well. Oh, and the game can be played on both like Switch and Switch Lite. So I'd say that because I think there are some games that are a bit difficult to play on the Switch Lite because it doesn't really have motion controls. You need to buy like separate Joy Cons or like Joy controllers in order to do that. Because the game does have motion controls like Splatoon. And now another pro. And the other versions of BFN, you have to wait for the next prize map. Like in BFN, there's this thing called like the prize map, where each month there's a prize map you can go to and it has different things you can unlock with the prize bulbs. However, in the other versions, you have to wait for the prize drop to come. You have to like wait for its like corresponding month to come for you to do it. But in Switch, you can choose the prize drop you want to do. No need to wait. You can choose the one you want to do at any time. You don't have to wait for it to come. And another like pro for um BFN Switch is that there are some things in the Ruxer shop that are cheaper, like the legendary upgrades are cheaper. The unlockable characters aren't though. The XP machine, the like machine you can like use to like earn XP can be used an infinite number of times. Yeah, those are like some things that are different about like BFN Switch. And I'm not sure if you'd consider this a con or not. I mean, it probably is. Team Vanquish is a weekly event. Like BFN has this thing where it's like a weekly event where every week the game, a special like game mode pops up where it like changes. And in the other versions, Team Vanquish is a permanent game mode, but in Switch, it's a weekly event, so you'll only get it every now and then. However, you can always like go into private play and choose the game mode you want to do, because in multiplayer you can only choose like what game modes are available, and you have to play on the map the game chooses. But in private play, you can choose the map you want to do, you can choose the game mode you want to do, and you can set the AI as how you like it. Well, I think that's all of the pros and cons. In case if you ever considering getting BFN on Switch, it's actually the best version. Sure, it does have some things that the other versions don't have, like a better frame rate and a bigger multiplayer lobbies and split screen, but it's still enjoyable and it still has some and it still has some stuff that the other versions don't have, like an offline mode. Um, Earn XP faster by vanquishing AI as well. Choose the price up you want to do without having to wait. No microtransactions. So yeah, if you ever were considering getting BFN on Switch, well, a lot of like I think the majority of uh BFN players would admit the Switch version is the best version. Yeah, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Never mind. Okay, it went away. So yeah, that's all I have for today's video. And if you guys have any other questions about the BFN Switch port, then feel free to ask me because I played on Switch. So if you have any questions about it, just ask me and I can tell you and I can answer that question for you. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one and have a nice day or evening or whatever time it is for you. Bye bye.